Jay, so with the dock workers strike or potential strike, we see people now moving in a panic as they did with the pandemic. Everybody's in the grocery stores buying up the toilet
I
paper.
didn't know that, really.
Yes, taking the water, because the concern is that our everyday household items that we use we're not going to be able to get, and a lot is going to mess up the supply chain, so businesses are going to be affected and all of the things. Do you see it getting that far? Should we be alarmed? Should we be already kind of planning for the worst? Are we jaded? And what do you think is happening? And then what do you think led to this strike?
I work backwards. What led to the strike is everything that you talked about in the past. COVID-19 and inflation and all the stuff that we're still dealing with the fallout. It usually takes this amount of time. When that '08 crisis happened, you start seeing things shift about 2012. So it's their turn. Everybody else did strikes. A bunch of strikes that happened this year, end of the last year, this year. It's just their turn. And they're going to get their bread. And I don't think it's going to take long. You got that going on. You even got looming government shutdown still going on. So this is just business. This is business. It could affect certain things. A lot of stores have said that they have pre-ordered a lot of the stuff that they would need because they knew that this was coming. So we're talking about the Costco's, the Walmarts, places like that have already been on record saying that, and they might take a hit because if it don't go so bad, then would have over purchased, and they got too much inventory, which you can actually benefit from on a back end when they selling stuff that you like for $2 and $10 that should have been $50. They just trying to move it. You might benefit from that, but I'm not alarmed to the point where you want to deal with the tissue. Then also it's not the full country too. You know what I'm saying? So it's the Gulf and the East Coast. So a lot of stuff people had already started trying to reroute stuff to the West. Now, I know on the West side, a lot of people have been overworked. So maybe they might start hiring more people to go ahead and cover some things and make sure. We don't know because that's not how. That's not my strong suit. Far as I don't know, I know some stuff about how to make some money on the dock, but how that situation works on the inner workings, I don't know how they're going to do it to make it happen. But I do know that they were saying that some stuff has already been rerouted to Canada, coming from Canada, coming from the West Coast, and so people get things a little slower. I mean, we just gotta be grown-ups, man. Like, don't buy 6 rolls of tissue, go buy 12. You know what I'm saying? Go buy a couple, 24, and then ride it out if that's what you think. Go buy some stuff and get prepared, but don't do it to where as though, because you got too many other things. You got people that need that stuff that just came from Hurricane Haleem, right? Don't go be no weirdo because just to do your shit when you got people that really need help. Because it ain't that serious. If they can get this done in the next couple of days, and then everything will be fine. But I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but this is just business, and the strikes have happened. Strikes have been happening all since last year and this year. Everybody had strikes. Anybody think nurses? I remember at one point in Vegas on the Strip. Hey man, postal workers was talking about strikes. UPS, all that was. I think it was UPS that was on talking about strikes, and everybody was worried about what was going to happen, and then they fixed it. It's just business. This is a part of it, so we got to stop freaking out. I mean, we can tell that shit to the stock market. To us people who in the stock market, I took a little hit messing around with them jokers, but I understand it. It comes with it, and we'll see what happens on the back end. But yeah, I don't think everybody need to panic as much as they are. Just chill the hell out and give people a chance to do their business.